Is an army of robot dogs ready? Is a flying umbrella real? Have robots learned to climb stairs? Here's an invention that could save our planet. You're watching Innovative Techs, and in a short while, you'll witness a collection of mind-blowing inventions. Let's get started. Want to drive an electric car without even thinking about charging stations? It's now possible with a new invention from GoSun. They've developed a 70-pound 5-inch high module that attaches to the roof of a sedan or hatchback, like a standard roof rack. Even while driving, this charger provides 200 watts, extending the car's range. It's designed for speeds up to 100 miles per hour. But the real magic happens when the car is parked. The module unfolds like a scroll, covering the windshield, hood, rear window, and trunk. By increasing its surface area, it generates up to 1,200 watts of power, adding up to 30 miles of range. When fully expanded, it stays within the car's dimensions, so you can charge at any regular parking spot in the city where you leave your vehicle. Is it possible to grow shoes that decompose after use without polluting the environment? New York-based company Oxman has developed biodegradable shoes without using microplastics or petroleum-based materials. They achieve this by using live bacteria that feed on organic matter to create a thermoplastic polymer. This polymer can then be turned into fabrics that stay flexible but strong, similar to tightly knit socks. The revolutionary technology involves a robotic foot mounted on a bracket. A biological polymer is applied through a nozzle, and the rotating foot evenly spreads the material in a 3D printing-like process. By adjusting the number of nozzles, the amount of elastic polymer, and the programmed foot movement, the shoe's design changes. Look at the beautiful pattern it creates. It is similar to intricate macrame weaving. The four-legged robot Animal, which you're already familiar with, was created to inspect mines, warehouses, factories, and other industrial sites to identify dangerous situations and check equipment. However, some areas can only be reached by climbing vertical ladders. To solve this, Animal was equipped with C-shaped feet, which allow it to push off lower rungs and pull itself up to higher ones. Its AI calculates the ladder's angle and the distance between rungs, learning as it goes. Just look at how clumsy other robots appear on a ladder compared to this agile explorer. A large tree can absorb up to 44 pounds of carbon dioxide from the air in a year. Now, scientists at the University of California, Berkeley say they can do the same with less than half a pound of fluffy yellow powder. This innovative material is called a covalent organic framework. It's porous, which increases its surface area and helps it capture air better. As air passes through, it interacts with the material's walls, which bind to carbon dioxide molecules while staying neutral to other molecules. The result is clean air. The advantage of this new material is that it can capture carbon dioxide directly from the surrounding air, not just from concentrated sources like inside smokestacks. This invention could replace other devices that only collect carbon and store it underground. It could help stop global warming. If this technology were applied widely in present day, it could make the planet's air as clean as it was 100 years ago. Have you ever played a guitar without strings? It's no joke. This new invention is equipped with touch-sensitive sensors. Placing your fingers on the neck mimics activating chords. To make it easier to play, there's colored lighting on the neck to show where to place your left hand. You can load a song from an app for practice, and the guitar will guide you. The chords are arranged like a traditional guitar, but if the song is more complex, you can expand the neck's functions to 21 chords by dividing each fret into 3 sections. There's a special touch-sensitive strip on the body. Tapping it simulates strumming, and you can set up to 5 different touch reactions. There's an area in front of the strip that is capable of mimicking fingerpicking. You can also add automatic background sounds like drums. The built-in speaker provides clear sound, and a magnetic port lets you connect the guitar to sound equipment. Fans of James Bond stories will be intrigued by the new Rolls-Royce Phantom Goldfinger, released to mark the 60th anniversary of the first Bond film. The designers drew inspiration from the Phantom III Sedunca de Ville, owned by the villain Goldfinger, which is how the new model got its name. The two-tone design combines the same black and green colors as the original. The interior is filled with references to scenes from the movie. The dashboard features a hand-drawn outline of the Furka Pass Road. The ceiling has 719 sparkling stars, and the team has recreated the constellation patterns over Furka Pass on the night of the last shoot in Switzerland. On the underside of the trunk lid, there's a golden golf club, the one used by the villain in the movie. When you open the trunk, it projects 007 and a tracking device referencing the one Bond planted in the car. In the rear doors are the signature umbrellas, but with red, blue, green, and yellow colors, like the Harlequin umbrella the villain kept in his trunk. Since the anti-hero was involved in gold smuggling, there are many gold references in the interior. The air vent deflectors and speakers are gold-plated, and there is a miniature gold car in a safe inside the central console. The brand's logo is crafted from pure silver and covered with 18-karat gold. The glove compartment plaque has an engraved quote from the villain expressing his love for the metal. Modern fire extinguishers are bulky and heavy, but now there's a compact and lightweight alternative. The stick fire extinguisher works by generating smoke, which pushes oxygen out of the air to put out the flames. To use this innovative extinguisher, simply remove the front cap, take off the back cap, and swipe it against the front edge, just like striking a match. Then direct the smoke toward the fire. This new device comes in two sizes, allowing it to handle different types of fires. It's useful for emergencies and also great for safely putting out campfires in nature. High-speed police chases of criminals on the road are very dangerous. They often lead to accidents and additional unintended victims. But the police now have devised a way to quickly stop offenders. Patrol cars are equipped with a bracket mounted behind the front grille. By pulling a lever in the cabin, the bracket extends sideways using a telescopic mechanism. At its end, there's a strip with 6 spikes. This strip shoots out like a blade. The officer positions it under the fleeing vehicle and lets the rear wheel drive over it. This punctures the tire, slowing down the car. 3 patrol cars are always equipped with this device, which has performed well on both dry and snowy asphalt. Is it possible to move away from the traditional tube wing design used in passenger planes for over 100 years and still cut harmful emissions in half? Nautilus, a company from San Diego, is trying to prove it is. They have developed a triangular body shape with shortened wings. The engines are mounted at the back on top, creating a whole new cabin layout. This plane can fit 200 people while producing half the emissions of a Boeing 737, which seats 188 passengers. The blended wing design reduces drag by 30%, allowing for more passenger capacity without added weight, and leading to lower fuel consumption. This design also provides 30% more floor space, which can be used to create a more comfortable layout for long-haul flights. Initial successful wind tunnel tests have shown better aerodynamics. The company then produced a scaled-down version of the plane for real flight tests. This mini version can be used for cargo transport, as it can carry 60% more weight compared to same-size models with a traditional design. A butler opens the door and you step into a beautiful cottage, but this one is underwater. What is it? It's a new floating villa. It has an underwater floor with panoramic sea views. Through huge windows, you can watch schools of fish swim by. The temperature on the inside is controlled year-round with a touch panel. Curtains, lights, and other features are managed through an iPad. The villa covers 4,000 square feet and includes a pool, jacuzzi, kitchen, a cozy lounge area, and an open deck for sunbathing. The underwater floor features a large bed, allowing you to fall asleep and wake up with views of coral reefs. There are plans to mass-produce these underwater homes for rental to honeymooners or vacationers. You can see this innovation near St. Petersburg Island in Dubai. In previous episodes, I talked about Chinese robot dogs that are actively being tested in the Chinese army. They run around equipped with automatic rifles. This video is not about to show you an army of robot dogs. Not yet. The manufacturers have unveiled robots in a factory setting, moving in sync almost like they're doing push-ups. But who knows, maybe all these robo-dogs will soon be equipped with rifles and turned into a squad. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the robot dog invasion. We'll be sure to warn you when it happens. Today, almost all cosmetics and household products are packaged in plastic bottles, which leads to a huge amount of plastic waste. To reduce this, Benjamin Stern invented biodegradable capsules for shampoo. The shampoo itself comes in a large drop shape. Each capsule is designed for a single use. To wash your hair, simply take one of these solid shampoo drops in its packaging and hold it under running water. The packaging dissolves completely in 2 to 4 seconds, leaving no trace. You're only left with a nice clean feeling and no plastic waste. Today, the developer also offers these biodegradable capsules for shower gel, hair conditioner, and shaving cream. The products are free from harsh chemicals, parabens, sulfates, gluten, and artificial fragrances. Instead, they include natural ingredients like rosemary, mint, sandalwood, aloe, and green tea extract. Imagine walking down the street holding a coffee in one hand and a smartphone in the other. Suddenly, it starts raining. You pull out an umbrella and it hovers above you hands-free, following you wherever you go. Is it magic or a trick? No, it's the new Brella drone, a self-flying umbrella. It was invented by magician Mula in a collaboration with the Japanese company Asahi Power Service. Small propellers keep the umbrella in the air. The umbrella connects to your smartphone for setup and tracking. It also has an autonomous mode where the drone adjusts its height and tilt based on the weather. You can even ride a bike, and the umbrella will keep up with you. How big and strong can a straw house be? The company Laum showcases a new eco-friendly construction technology, proving that straw can be used to build large multi-story buildings. First, a concrete foundation is poured using traditional methods. Compressed straw blocks are then placed on top using a crane. The blocks are connected with vertical wooden beams that are inserted with an excavator bucket and hammered into place. Window and door frames are made from wood planks. To add strength to the walls, layers of wooden beams are included. Gaps between the straw blocks are filled with clay. The walls are then reinforced with mesh and plastered. A concrete floor is poured and the roof is built with wooden trusses and covered with tiles. This new technology allows the use of local natural materials without harming the environment. One of the smallest soft robots in the world is the NTUSG soft robot. It's about the size of a grain of rice. However, the invention's primary feature is something else. It can carry up to 4 types of medicine and release them in specific doses and in any order, not just one after the other. This biotech innovation is made of materials that responds to electromagnetic fields, allowing the soft robot to move. It can easily navigate slopes and pass through small openings, which helps it reach precise target areas inside the body to deliver medicine right at the inflammation site. By targeting a specific capsule in the robot with an electromagnetic field, the required medicine is released. Using variable magnetic fields lets the robot adjust the release sequence of medicines without losing mobility, completing everything in one pass. This will be used in advanced combined targeted therapy. What do the Audi e-tron racing car and kite surfing have in common? Now, that name belongs to a special board designed for water rides, even when there's no wind at all. This idea comes from a German startup that includes employees from Audi. The board is made of carbon fiber measuring 31.5 inches in length, making it lightweight yet strong. It has a hydrofoil on the outside for smooth gliding on water, and an electric motor powered by a battery inside. Unlike most similar products with open propellers, this device is fully enclosed and safe. Thanks to the motor, it can reach speeds of up to 35 miles per hour and run for up to 2 hours regardless of the weather. The battery and motor are removable and compatible with other boards from the startup. It's controlled with a handheld remote joystick with a clear display to monitor speed and select one of 3 riding modes. Watching someone glide so easily over the water makes you want to try this board yourself. Anyone who has ridden a funicular knows that these places are usually crowded and not particularly clean. But in Grenoble in South France, there is a unique funicular that maintains ISO 6-level sterile cleanliness. It operates on the premises of the Minitech company. Staff members in sterile suits use it to travel between production buildings, carrying highly sensitive microelectronic components. The funicular covers a distance of 820 feet in 1 minute. If they had to walk across the area and change into outdoor clothes and back, it would take 20 times longer. The funicular cabin has an area of 26 square feet and fits up to 12 people. The route runs along tracks with a height difference of up to 19 feet, and the cabin reaches speeds of up to 16 feet per second. This funicular replaced a wide corridor that was previously used. That corridor took up a lot of space, required maintenance, and took more time to use. AI is now everywhere, even in the quality control of assembled cars. This is done through a special tunnel equipped with high-resolution cameras, computer vision, and AI for data processing. After assembly, each car drives through the tunnel where the system instantly checks the quality of the paint, the evenness and alignment of body panel gaps, and for any dents or cracks. It also verifies the correct placement of moldings and badges. This advanced solution also inspects the quality of seat stitching, door panel upholstery, and ceiling trim, as well as checks the alignment of the steering, wheel installation, and light settings. The process is fully automated and fast, saving time and eliminating the need for additional staff. This innovation will also help avoid future delays from warranty claims by customers or dealers reporting defective elements. Would you like to spend the whole day outdoors relaxing with your phone in hand and no bulky power banks? The EcoFlow Power Hat offers a great solution. It looks like a slightly unusual, wide-brimmed hat, but interesting details become visible on closer inspection. Solar panels are integrated into the brim fabric, allowing it to transfer energy to your phone via a USB cable. The developers say that the EcoFlow Power Hat can charge a 4,000 mAh battery in 3 to 4 hours. The hat's fabric is water and dust resistant, and it weighs only 370 grams. It's a good buy for travelers, especially with the affordable price of $129. Modern devices are turning into real works of art, and the ACO YU01 keyboard is proof of this. The body and keys are made from high-strength resin that looks and feels like jade, and the special RGB lighting adds depth, creating a stunning effect in low light. The developers have also prioritized functionality. The keyboard supports both wired Type-C and Bluetooth connections, and the hot-swappable design allows for easy switch replacement without soldering. This mechanical keyboard responds perfectly to each press, making it an ideal choice for both gamers and everyday users. Every day, we see hundreds of chicken wings and legs, as well as thousands of eggs on store shelves. Have you ever wondered about the journey they take to reach the store? On modern farms, this process is fully automated, resulting in over 50 billion chickens raised worldwide each year. The ratio is about 6 chickens to 1 person on the planet. First, a machine operated by a handler carefully places the eggs in a large incubator shed with a straw-covered floor at a temperature of around 85 degrees. After a few weeks, the first chicks begin to hatch, and you can see this moment right now. Young chickens are kept in a well-ventilated space with a temperature of about 60 degrees and are fed 3 to 4 times a day with flour, whole grains, and feed mix. Laying hens start producing eggs at about 4 months old, becoming most productive by the end of the year. On organic farms, chickens roam freely and find food in the grass, which reduces stress and positively affects the quality of meat and eggs. Periodically, farmers inspect the flock and send some chickens to a processing farm where they are plucked, cut, and processed on a conveyor line. The final step is sterile packaging and delivery to stores. Artificial intelligence is being used more and more, and now you can even buy a ring with this feature. However, Pardon Primavera is not just jewelry. It's a functional device designed to replace a computer mouse. The user wears it on their index finger and connects it to a computer or laptop via Bluetooth. Now, AI tracks the movement of your hand across the surface, moving the cursor on the screen in the same way. When your hands are over the keyboard, Pardon Primavera automatically switches off so you can type comfortably without interference. The ring charges in just an hour and can be 3D printed. First sales are expected to start in 2025, priced at $300. The future is almost here, and robots can already work in many industries. Atlas 2.0 from Boston Dynamics proves this. This humanoid robot is equipped with artificial intelligence, allowing it to function almost autonomously. It analyzes its surroundings using volume sensors and creates a 3D model of the space. In a recently released video, Boston Dynamics showed how the robot skillfully stacks lids and how its unique design gives it an advantage over other less flexible robots. However, it's not always perfect. Sometimes the robot misses its target and reacts rather abruptly. The creators say this is not a big issue. The system has machine learning capabilities, allowing it to improve, adjust its behavior, and work better over time. Forget about regular down jackets that can cause allergies and be difficult to wear. Meet the Downless Jacket, an ultra-warm coat from Japanese designer Kosuke Tsumara. At first glance, this pseudo-down jacket looks futuristic with its transparent material and unique design. The secret of this jacket lies in a special material called Solament. This material is made of nanoparticles that absorb infrared radiation from sunlight. Solament uses this energy to generate warmth, effectively keeping the wearer warm. The creators claim its warmth is as good as that of traditional down jackets. However, it's unclear how the jacket performs at night when infrared radiation is almost absent. With the unique wall panel from AS Country Zone, you can create an original interior design in just one day. The concept is very simple. You receive a base made up of many hexagons. This frame can be mounted on the wall using wall plugs or screws. Remember, with these honeycombs, you can create almost any shape. Then you just choose the right finishing material and attach it to the base frame. The company offers a wide variety of materials and colors. Plus, when you want to change, you can easily swap the finish for a new look in just a few hours. Cadillac has always been a brand focused on luxury and prestige, and the Soleil concept is designed to build on these values. This unique convertible stands out with its stunning design, combining classic and futuristic features. The car is hand-painted in a special color called Manila Cream, first seen on a 1957 Cadillac. With no door handles or pop-out elements, the concept maintains a smooth and harmonious look, while 23-inch wheels with a silver finish enhance the overall style. The interior features handcrafted natural wood veneer and premium leather, highlighting its high-end quality. The seats come with heating, ventilation, and a warm scarf feature, typical of luxury convertibles. Additionally, behind the passenger seats is a bar with a cooling function, allowing drivers and passengers to enjoy their journey in maximum style. Wool is still considered by many fashion enthusiasts to be the best material for clothing, and producers ensure that the wool reaching factories is of the highest quality. Australian sheep graze on open meadows and fields in fresh air and sunshine and have a balanced diet which helps keep them healthy. In the fall, these sheep are sheared painlessly and their wool is sent for further processing. The wool is washed in hot water to remove dirt and bacteria, with lanolin, a byproduct used in cosmetics, being collected. After drying, the wool is inspected and separated into two categories. Long wool goes through worsted processing and short wool goes through woolen processing. The wool is then combed on a special machine, making it thin and ready for the next steps. It is then pulled through metal teeth to align the fibers, which are then run through rollers to form yarn. This yarn is stretched into even thin threads. These threads are then woven in a special way to create a uniform fabric. Finally, the fabric is dyed in the chosen color. This process combines traditional methods with modern technology. The gravitational compressor from Swedish company Enarion produces compressed air on an industrial scale using a unique approach. At the top of the compressor, there is a water tank and a spiral runs down the entire length inside. When the device is turned on, the spiral begins to move, causing the water to flow downwards and compressing air in the chamber below due to gravity. At the same time, a central rod with a piston pushes the liquid back up and directs the air in the needed direction. Additionally, the water acts as a coolant, providing excellent energy efficiency. The compressor has multiple chambers, so the process repeats over several cycles. This design allows for higher performance with lower energy consumption. The developers assure that the gravitational compressor could be an optimal solution for many industries and can be used in both industrial and household settings. With a portable solar tracker, Iris, you'll have power even in the most remote corners of the planet. Iris is equipped with multiple solar panels on a movable axis, allowing it to adjust to the most effective position. Its lightweight design makes it easy to carry, and a durable casing reduces the risk of damage from impacts. The battery power is 24 watts, allowing it to fully charge a 270 watt-hour battery in 2 to 3 days. It also offers a fast charging option through a home outlet. Now, Iris is ready to provide you with energy on your trips. You can charge your phone up to 20 times, a laptop 2 to 3 times, and connect a tablet or camera. Polish engineers have decided to fully recreate a human-like android. Enthusiasts from the startup Clone have built a robot with human anatomy. The android has 2 arms with movable elbows and shoulder joints, hands with recreated fingers, shoulders with clavicles, as well as a neck and head. In its initial phase, Torso can perform hand movements and turn or move its head thanks to a complex system of hydraulic drives. The developers plan to fully recreate the human body using this approach and train it to function using artificial intelligence. I hope this video was interesting for you and that you learned a lot. The video has come to an end, but this isn't the end of our journey. There are still so many amazing things in the world that I'd like to share with you. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe. This helps the channel grow and motivates us to create quality content more often. See you in the next collection of fascinating facts.